I'll take you through essentially what we're going to be doing today. So after we've done the hand strength, what you're going to be going through are basically 3 rounds. You've got 2 movements coupled together in that 3. Laura, is it? Yeah, that's who was missing. You've got 2 movements coupled together with a 30-second wall-facing handstand, and then you're going to have a 30-second worth of kick-ups to the wall. Now, with those kick-ups, you're probably only going to do about 3 realistically. Don't go crazy when you are doing the kick-ups, and then you're going to have a full 30 seconds rest. Okay? So from there, all you're going to hit up is the wall-facing shoulder tap. So that can be in a pike. If that's quite a daunting movement, I'll show you the scale to that. And then, hey, Lindsay, she's back. And then we're going to go through and do 30 seconds worth of handstand attempts. Same thing, probably realistically, she made it. Probably realistically, you're going to go through. Good morning. Okay. Feeling amazing and awake. Okay. So you're going to be going through doing 30 seconds of handstand attempts at the end of that little piece. Okay. With those 30 seconds, you probably realistically, if you don't have a handstand hold, I would say not to do more than 2 or 3 attempts on the handstands. You got that, Laurie? I'm going to show you all again anyway. Okay. So it's all good. Okay. But we'll go through that. So yeah, really good. If you are working towards a handstand as well, this is something that you can like do in lockdown as well to help progress that. So we'll talk about that. To begin with, we're going to warm up the hamstrings a little bit just for the handstand kick up. I'll go into the next parts after the handstands. And then what we will do is we'll warm up plenty of hand strength. So standing up, you're going to go through first up. And we're going to start with the inchworm, okay? Inchworm walkout. You're going to do just 5 of them, okay? And then we'll do like a couple of different movements just to get those hamstrings going through. What is happening with Lindsay? Okay, so we're going to start. So if you're in your inchworm, I'm just going to start with the inchworm walkout, hinging through the hips, 5 reps, do a little push-up. And what I would actually suggest, instead of the push-up, okay, is going through and walking out a bit further. So instead of just doing the push-up, try and walk out a little bit further so you're reaching up overhead, okay, instead of your normal push-up that you do. Okay, so you go 5 of those inchworm walk out here, walking out. Think of reaching overhead, keeping the butt tight, belly tight as well. Okay, so it doesn't have to be the push-up, it's just the walkout. We're trying to get a good, strong, hollow position there. Okay, 5 reps. Once we've done the walkout, we're going to do is a 3-point stretch, okay? So once you've hit those 5 walkouts, you go through 3-point stretch. So quite a wide start, okay? You're going to reach forward. Then you're going to reach behind you, behind. Forward, hold for about 3 seconds each, and then back. When you reach back, you can't see my hands. You're nice and tall. Okay, you're pointing up to the roof. I think you all know what it is. Okay, so going from there, about 3 seconds in each. We'll do about 30 seconds work as I just set my timer in the right setting. Get some music on. It might come really loud all of a sudden. It's about 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, just hitting those positions. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, so then next up, we're going to start with some of the wrist prep. So you can come to the ground. And I'll take my camera down. Just try and make sure it does not fall. Okay, so we're going to start first up with a couple of circles. So your hands are just elbows, squeeze the elbows together. Okay, splay your fingers. And then we're just going to do a couple of circles where you're going through 5 times. Start with the circles being quite small. Okay, let's go 10 times. It's the morning. Body's cold and tired. 5, 6, making those circles a bit bigger. So traveling further forward, further to the side, 9 and 10, and then other way as well. So you can start small and then making them a little bit bigger. So further forward, further sideways as well. 7, 9, and 10. Okay, we're just going to go on the back of the wrists now. So it's the same thing. We are trying for that external rotation where we screw the shoulder in. If you find that's really tough, just bring it further back behind you. That'll make it a little bit easier. If you're comfortable, have it further forwards. And then you're going to go through, same thing, just rocking back this time, just backwards and forwards. And then I might go side to side while I'm back. So that's a little one you can do. So you can go back, side to side, and then forward. So back, side, side, forward. Four, about 5 or so reps. Okay, once you've done that, you can have a little shakeout. You got to go through and do that walkout again. So you're going to go 5 walkouts. So with that inchworm, trying to get nice and far. Excuse me. Okay. So glutes on. So let's think about squeezing your butt nice and tight. So it's the same thing when we're going through with the handstands. Okay. So once you've done that, 5. We're going to go back down to the ground. Okay, and we're going to continue with some of the wrist work. So with this one, you're going through, hands are just side on, you're rolling the wrists, yeah? So I call them like little wrist rolls, where you're going to roll those wrists over, arms are straight, same thing, you can't add more weight onto this. I'm rolling through, so I've made a fist, okay? Trying to keep my elbows as straight as possible, okay? For a total of 10 reps. I've just done 2 there, forward and back is 1, okay? So you do a total of 10. Hopefully you've got a softest mat and you're not driving it into the concrete floor. If so, you're getting nice strong wrists, knuckles. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so from there, palm push-ups. So the old palm push-ups, little thing we're going to go hit through now as well. So there's palm push-ups, you remember we're pressing up, the knuckles, stay down. So the fingers stay down. It's only the palms lifting up, the thumbs off the floor, however, and they're just pressing through. Okay, for 10 palm push-ups. Same thing, trying to load that weight up, make it a challenge. So these hands are working hard. I might as well do 10. 5, just really slow tempo. See if you can increase the range. How high can you press up? And then last little movement, you can have a little bit of a shakeout. So that's a little bit of hand prep, just a little bit, because we're going to be lunging a lot today. I want you going through and doing is a lunge and reach. Yeah, so the lunge and reach, you're going to have a forward step. So you'll see my forward step, kind of my back step from here. Okay, so you go through, forward step, reaching down, back step, keep your butt tight, belly tight, reaching back, driving up. Whoa, I'm tired today. And then forward again. Okay, just 5 on each side. So forward lunge, back lunge. Yeah, so lunge and reach. Let's see. So I'm going to show you the movements. As soon as you've done through that, I will show you the movements through. I'll go a bit more square. What am I doing? All right. Okay, nice one. So we're going to go through the movements. I'm just going to demo what you can do as well. So the first one can just be your wall facing handstand. So hopefully you've got a wall nearby that you can do a wall climb on, because we are doing a lot of handstand work today. So the first one will be a wall facing handstand. So all it's going to be as I walk up, okay, try and challenge as well that hand width. So keep it quite close. We're also focusing at the top position. You can't quite see side on. Is getting my head through. So butt tight, belly tight, glutes engaged, rib cage down. So as I walk through to the wall, okay, walking up, head through, point my toes, and press about 30 seconds. Okay, for the whole thing. Once you've gone through that, we're then going to do the handstand kick up. Okay, so the handstand kick up into the wall. So with the handstand kick up, just remember as well, if you don't manage to get the wall, it's not a fail. Quite often people kick into the wall way too hard. Okay, and they go up and it's a big thud. So if you kind of kick up and get really close, that's a good thing. Okay, so if I was to do my kick up and kind of fail and get close to the wall, that's a lot better. One thing that's going to help you with your kick up, okay, one, the arms are straight. Big fault that people do when they kick up that I see is they put their hands to the floor and then the hands in front of them and they kick up there. Okay, so when they kick up, the back leg still leads, but they kick up from that point and they're really reaching in front, where all you want to try and do is get the shoulders, okay, over those hands. So I'm already in a good standing position. And it's just going to be the same thing with your kick up. Just a nice smooth tempo. Okay, stacking the shoulder joint, trying a couple of reps, probably 2 to 3 reps in that 30 seconds. So a little heavy, so come down, give it 5 or 10 seconds, and then I'll try again, okay, for that kick up, okay? But your goal is to be as light against that wall as possible with the kick ups today, okay? So you get the Lindsay. You battling to hear?
Yeah, internet's a pain. It seems a bit better now though.
Okay, so yeah, so we're doing the wall facing handstand 30 seconds, and then the kick ups as well for 30 seconds. Okay, so I'll have my timer. We then get a rest, and then you're doing the wall facing shoulder tap. So 1 second while I just go through the last 2 movements. So the wall facing shoulder tap, it can be a wall facing handstand push up. Okay, all the way against the wall. One thing that I'm focusing on doing when I take my hand off, I want to keep all my weight over the left side if I take the right side off. And when the right side comes down, I want to try and shift my weight a little bit over to the right side and tap. That way it's going to be more centered, a little bit easier. So I'll show you the full version. We're going through, same thing, hands quite close together will make this easier. So we're doing the taps, I'll go all the way to the left, tap to the right, tap to the left. If you're battling for that, okay, you can also go through and just do it in a pike or downward dog, okay? So be in my downward dog position, quite close, feet wide is going to make it easier. Try and stack my joints over that shoulder. So go through, nice high pike, 1, tap, keep the hands under the whole time. Okay, going through that and just get used to shifting that weight. So that'll be the shoulder tap, and then you've essentially got your handstand attempt, the freestanding handstand. So hopefully you got a little bit of room. If not, you can just do the kick up to the wall again. Okay, so you just go through, do your freestanding handstand attempt. I'll go through Rusty in the morning. Nowhere near. I'd stop off, rest for 10 seconds, take my time, and then I'd go again. And then go through, practice, go again. Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing today. 4 different movements, 30 seconds on each, 3 rounds through. Good luck. I'll just set my computer up. We'll kick through in 3. Let's see, really quickly if I can get a 30-second timer. I should have one. Here we go. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Going through wall facing handstand. So climbing up, stacking the joints. So make sure you're getting the head through, pressing through with the fingers. Okay. Number 1, glutes should be tight. Point your toes. That will help. Okay. So glutes nice and tight. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Resting. Short little rest. Okay, we're going to go through now. We're going to do the handstand kick up to wall in 30 seconds. I'll go now shortly in 3, in 2, in 1. Kicking up now, okay? So same thing, just controlling the kick up. And just hold for a second, come down. So this is your chance to just practice how light can you be against that wall, okay? So nice and tall, stacking the joints. So probably going to do about 3 attempts, realistically. That's 20 seconds in. 2, 1, short rest. We'll keep this at 30 seconds. So you've got the shoulder taps coming up now. So you can try it with the pike. Obviously, we're going to be going through 3 times. So you can try the shoulder tap with the pike. If not, you can go also against the wall as well. If you're comfortable with that, it's going to be wall facing, okay? 30 seconds worth. So we're going to do that in about 10 seconds. We'll get ready. In 3, 2, 1, going through. So it should be wall facing. So okay if you're not. Okay, let's go wall facing. Yeah, walk up the wall. Or you can be in a pike. So remember the main thing is when we're in that pike position, you're trying to keep the hands over the shoulders. So remember what I said about reaching? You want to try and keep the shoulders over the hands. 2, and relax, coming down. Okay, so it's just a little play when you get through onto the full version of it. We're going to now do a handstand attempt, or it can be another kick up to the wall if you want. Okay. So it could be another handstand attempt, could be the kick-ups to the wall. How soft? This time when you kick up to the wall, soft as you can, hold it a little bit longer if you are kicking up to the wall now, okay? So see if you can hold it for the full length of time. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. So you're kicking up to the wall. So remember what I said about reaching, getting the shoulders over the hands, okay? If you need to, wait, good, Jed. Use the wall there just in case. Okay, I would use the wall, but don't worry about touching it. It's just as a safety net, okay? So you can use the wall to help a little bit as basically a safety net, but it's the same thing. So same thing, Fran. 3, 2, 1 is shoulder. That was better. Shoulders over the hands, okay? I need to do a yoga session. I did lifting yesterday, the snatches. I might do the broomstick. Okay, so we're going to go in 30 seconds. I'm going to keep the rest a little bit shorter, and we'll have 30 seconds between each movement, roughly, give or take. So this is the wall facing handstand for round 2. So kicking through. Pushing up, head through, quite a close grip. Main thing is head through, rib cage against the wall, quads against the wall, stomach is pulled away from the wall. Okay, much better that time, Jen as well. Okay, 10 seconds. Feet together if you can, Jen. In 5, very pretty. In 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. And as we come down, that's it. You can spin out, you can walk out nicely. Pushing up as tight as you can the whole time. So a few seconds rest. We're going to do that kick up. I think Lindsay's getting fed up with her internet. Okay, 10 seconds. So the kick up to the wall. How light can you be? You might do a perfect kick up and just hover there just before you hit the wall. 3, 2, 1. As light as possible. Doesn't matter if you don't hit. Okay, just do a couple, get a good position, come down. Okay, remember, really using those fingers, pressing through the fingers, keep you strong. How soft can you be against that wall? 10 seconds left. So you shouldn't have more than sort of 4 attempts, give or take. I'll say 4 attempts should be about the max. 4, 3, 2, 1, resting. Okay, so these are the shoulder taps again, yeah? Wall facing or in the pike. "15 seconds. We'll go in 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, going through. So there's a little taps. So you can slow them down as well. So that will be the next kind of level, especially if you're in the pike, is slow it down. So shifting that weight, that little hold, a lot of shoulder stability. So, hey, good save, Carolina. 10 seconds. Remember, we're going to try and correct where the weight is. So really get the weight over that one side before you move it. 3, 2, 1. So finally, go to the handstand attempts again. This time, same thing. Can be near the wall, can be away from the wall if you're comfortable rolling or cartwheeling out of those handstands or if you've got room. But if not, just same thing. Use the wall, do that light kick up. Trying to figure out what Fran's doing with the door there. Okay, in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So same thing. Or freestanding, I like it. Okay. Nice, Meg. Ready to go. Yes, Laurie. Oi. Good though. Good positions. Okay, stacking the joints really nicely. Last attempt, people. And rest. And same thing, little rule of thumb I use is when you are doing your kick-ups, give yourself a few seconds break each time. Kind of think about what you did wrong. Don't rush it. Okay, so give yourself sort of 5 to 10 seconds each time you come down. We're going to go again for the final round. So this can be the wall-facing handstand. Same challenge is, if you want to make it tougher, get closer to the wall, tap it lightly as well. So how light can you tap that wall? We're going to go through wall-facing handstand first though. So all the way up. How close to the wall can you get? Obviously all the way through. Most people are. Pointing the toes, head through, feet together, hands quite close, and really focus on pressing up tall as you can. So it's like you're shrugging your shoulders, you're pressing into the floor, pressing the floor away from your body. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Well done. So with these handstands to wall, these attempts, as light as you can be, you may not hit the wall. That's okay. As I said, the main thing with handstands, it is consistency as well. It's a lot of consistency. This is something you can try and do every day as well. If you want to sort of master that handstand, it is something you do need to be doing close to every day. 5 seconds. I need to practice mine again. 2, 1. Nice, Rich. So as light as you can be, getting that control there, focusing on keeping your toes pointed really tall. How light can you be, Carolina? So 5 seconds. Resting. Okay. So we are going to go through now and do those shoulder taps again. So same thing, we're favoring one side or the other. Close position with the hands. So in 10 seconds for those taps, I think we're all ready. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, going through. So that's it. Get your weight over the one side. If you're in the pike, how long can you hold it for? Can you slow those taps down? Okay. So press nice and slow. Hands coming softly onto the ground if you can on the pikes. 2, 1, resting. Okay, so we've got the handstand attempt, last one of the day. So 5, 2, 1. So take your time between attempts. If you had one that wasn't too great, give yourself a few seconds, it'll shake out, and then go again. Really committing then, Jen, that was good. Okay, you got one more good one. You got it. That's good, I like it. Okay, looking strong overhead, everyone. And that's the main thing. If you're getting that overhead strength, that good lockup, that's what's going to get you into those handstands as well. If you've got the mobility, you've got the strength to hold with your arms locked out, you can practice. Okay, so that's it for the handstand. So well done there. As I said, that's something you should be practicing up to like every day, every second day if you want to master a handstand and get good at it. I always suggest as well, learning to handstand before you walk, okay? The walk is like the rush job, yeah? Every girl in CrossFit, I think if anyone saw the games, the recent games, and they had like a handstand qualifier event, and the guys, because they don't have that gymnastics background, and the girls do, so obviously they're going to be good. However, they've all learned to handstand hold. And so they could all hold for like 2.5 minutes. I think Katrin was nearly 2:40, where the best guy was about 90 seconds. So nearly a minute worse. So they can handstand, but the thing is, as soon as you learn to handstand walk, that hold becomes really, really tough, because all the walk is that controlled fall, and there's no hand strength or anything required for it. So learn to hold, then you'll be able to walk much easier after that as well. It's harder, but it is better for you. Okay, next up, we're going to look at that. A lot of strength still, so some pressing, some midline, a lot of midline. So I'm just looking through for Kim. Might have to reduce the hollow. That's the only thing. You could even do, Kim, some extension. So you could do a glute bridge, okay, instead of the hollow. Everything else you'll be fine with. So what we're going through with the midline today, okay, you're going through and you're doing a 30-second, okay, pseudo planche lean. So pseudo is my description for kind of, yeah, that's how I sort of word it. For pseudo is a planche lean. So you're not doing a full planche, your feet are on the ground, but you imagine being at the top of the push-up. So I'll show you really quickly. Pseudo planche lean, all it is, my weight's there, okay, is I'm shifting my weight on my push-up position, butt tight, belly tight, shifting my weight as far forward as possible, okay? So dragging my toes further forward if I can. If you find your wrists are absolutely banging and they're sore, angle your hands out slightly there. Okay, that's the one. The next movement, okay, 30 seconds each side, okay, is going to be a side plank. Okay, so side plank, you can be both legs side on, you can be one leg, 30 seconds, okay, and then we'll rotate through the other side. Then you've got a 30-second hollow, okay, so going through, hollow hold. Remember, the small of the back is pressing into the floor. I'm drawing my belly button in, tailbone slide, shoulders off the mat. Okay, next up, if you've got a bench, a chair, you will need one. Okay, a little chair for this. So dining room chair will be fine, anything like that. I'm going a Copenhagen side plank. So I'll be front on. Okay, I'm just going to use this bench chair for now. Okay, so if I'm side on, if I'm right down low on it and it's near my knee, it's going to be much easier. So I'd go side through, hips up and push, trying to stay nice and straight line through the body. Okay, and if I can do that, take my bottom leg off. If that's okay, then start walking it further out. Okay, to make it a little bit tougher. You got to go through, same thing, 30 seconds on each side. Each round, the holds are going to get shorter. We're going to do a 30-second round, a 20-second round, and a 10-second round. Okay, so it's 3 rounds, but every time they're shorter, there's not going to be much rest at all between all the stuff. Okay, so are we ready? Yeah, we've got a chair, everyone. Chair, bench. There'll be no real rest time between the movements. Great. Okay, so we're going to start with that planche lean. Okay, a lot of hand strength, a lot of arm strength, a lot of abs. Okay, so we're going through in 3, 2, 1, go. So it's shifting the weight forward. So think, get your hips, your stomach in a little bit more, Carolina. Squeeze your glutes. That's a nice fan. So bump down a little bit, Jen. That's it. 10 seconds. So we're really keeping that stomach tight, glutes engaged in 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, you're going straight into the side plank. Let's go, side plank. Go, go, go. So you can challenge yourself. Can be both legs, can be one leg, can be a knee. Okay, side on, hips forward, 15 seconds in. So these are quick changes. You're rolling from one movement to the next. It'll be a side plank on the other side in 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate really quickly. So side plank, pushing the hips forward. So we're forming a straight line. Nice, Kim and Rich. Remember, this is the longest round we're going to do. The longest holds. 15 seconds. Keeping that height. If you can and you're on the single leg, try and keep the leg that's abducted up in the air as far away as possible. So it's up high too. And rest. Well done. Okay, straight into my bad queuing is the hollow hold. Okay, so hollow hold starting now. Okay, so that mid-lower back flat on the floor. If you find you can't keep that position, okay, is then bring your limbs in closer. So when you pull your hips off the floor, can make sure that the lower back's pressed into the ground and then pull the butt away first. Okay, so you can't curl the tailbone in. That's it, 5 seconds. 4, keep your shoulders up if you can. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go doing the Copenhagen side planks now. Okay, so side on, Copenhagen side plank in 3, 2, 1, going through. Okay, so same thing, each side. So remember that leg goes, if you go lower down on the chair and have it closer to your knee, it will be easier. If you go to the front of the chair, it should be easier to sort of get your foot forward. If not, you can have your feet underneath it. 10 seconds left. So keep the height, keep the hips forwards. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Straight into the other side. So straight into the other side. So just flip around, yeah, and that's it. Okay, other side. Those quick changes. 15 seconds in. Hips forward as well, trying to squeeze the glutes. You might find one side's way weaker than the other, much tougher. Okay, this is a tough movement. Okay, we're gonna take 30 seconds rest. So 30 seconds. While that 30 seconds is, I'm just gonna change my timer. I think I've got one. I do. Okay. So we'll go shortly. Starting back on that planche lead. So in 3, in 2, in 1, go. 20 seconds each movement, so that planche lead, shifting that weight forward. You can turn the hands out slightly if your wrists are hurting. Okay, but press through your fingers really hard. In 5, you're doing really well. 3, 2, into the side plank. Let's go, side plank. So you basically roll over, hit the side plank. It's only 20 seconds, so quick changes if you can. Okay, 10 seconds. So you're just gonna rotate after this into the other side plank. Okay, in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1, rotate over. So think about hips forward, squeeze the glutes, keep the legs high if you're in that single leg. But main thing is hips are forward. 10 seconds. So you've got a nice straight line with the thighs and the torso. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Rotate over, hollow hold. Let's go on your back. So hollow position. And then after the hollow position, we've got those Copenhagen planks again. They're much shorter now. 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. Okay, let's go. Copenhagen side plank straight away. There we go. I started now. Started a little bit later. So you got to rotate over this one as soon as it's done. In 12 seconds. In 5. Okay, well done. Let's go other side. Straight away. This is the one I will reset now. So 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 7. In 5. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, short rest. I'm just setting the other time up really quickly. So we're gonna do final rounds, okay, of 15 seconds. So they're a little bit shorter again. Okay, not 10, like I promised. Okay, so we're starting in 3, in 2, 1. Let's go. Pseudo planche lean, 15-second hold now. So shortest rounds, quick changes. We're going to the side plank straight after this one. Really shift that weight as far forward as possible. It's only 5 seconds. So working for 3, for 2, for 1. Okay, let's go. So short hold, keep the height. 5, 2, 1. Other side, rotating over. Keeping the abs tight. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Good, well done. So hollow holds, everyone in them now. We've got the side planks in a second. In 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll give you a little bit more time to get into those side planks, about 5 seconds into the Copenhagen side plank. 3, 2, 1, go. It started. Okay, nice, Franz. So keeping his hips pushed forward. Okay, nice, Laurie. In 5, 4, good height, people. Looking strong there. Okay, rotate over the other side. In 3, in 2, in 1. 15-second holds. Last one, people. Good work. We've got a little finisher to go. In 5, 2, 1. Well done. Good work. Okay. So we're doing a simple ladder again today, a descending ladder on 3 movements. So you've got a handstand push-up or pike handstand push-up. Okay, you're going to start on 10 on all of them. I'll just shut my timer up. So you're going through a handstand push-up or your pikes. If you've got a wall, fantastic. With the pike, the main goal is what we want to try and do if you're in that pike position is think of your downward dog. Okay, hips are high. The top position, I want my head through. Now, when I go down, I don't want to lose that angle in my hips. I want to keep it. So all my weight shifts forward. My goal is to keep my forearms vertical. Tap, head through, tap, head through. Keeping the hips high, trying to keep the same angle between the thighs and the torso. Okay, so that would be my pike handstand push-up. That would start on 10. Air squats. Okay, you're doing twice as many. Yeah, so for every 10 or for every 1, you do 2. Yeah, so you'd start on 20 with the air squats. Yeah, so you start 20 reps, you do your 10 pikes, 20 air squats. We know the drill. Oh, I'm so tight, I need to do some Romward. Okay, so going through that, hit your 2 reps. Okay, and then after that, you're doing a hover with elbow taps. Okay, so the hover with elbow taps. It's going to be through there, side on. Okay, I'm just hovering through. Knees just off the floor. That's the challenge with it. If I bring my knees up here, dead easy. Get your knees as close to the floor without touching, and then try not to let them move. You should keep your body quite centered. Okay, you don't be rocking side to side. So already centered through the body, moving through. Okay, same thing there. It's twice as many. Okay, so it will be a total of 20 again. So you'd go 10 handstand push-ups, 20 air squats, 20 hover with taps, and you do 9, 18, 18, okay, 8, 16, 16. So the others you drop by 2, the handstand push-ups you drop by 1. Okay, until you finish with 1, 2, and 2. Okay, cool. So 55 and I forgot how many of the other one. I think it's about 110 still. I think it's double. Okay, it is double. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so we're starting through some quite quick movements. I'm going to give us a 12-minute time cap, okay, to finish up. So going through, I'll put a countdown on.
Nick, I've got a question, sorry.
You do?
Yeah, so we're going down the ladder, right? So 10 handstand push-ups and then 9.
Yeah.
And then are we still are we dividing or are multiplying the air squats and the other one?
So they just drop by 2 every time. So you're going to start on 20 on those 2. They go down by 2 reps. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go 10, then 20, 20, then 9, 18, 18. Yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
So the one's dropped by 2. The other one's dropped by 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. Cool. Thank you.
Cool. Okay. I'm just trying to find a good timer. So I said, okay, we'll go through in 3 seconds. We all good? So standing by in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. So remember we're in those pikes, okay, trying to get the head finishing between the arms, okay, keeping the angle. As I said, 12-minute time cap, so it might be the handstand push-ups slow you down a little bit, but then air squats, quite speedy. The taps, keep the control, but keep them quick. Okay, 110 air squats, imagine maybe nice and quickly, 2 minutes worth. Okay, the other one's 2 minutes worth. The handstands, 2 minutes. So 7 or 8 minutes it can be done in. Okay. I'm going to give it a 10-minute time cap actually. I'll be mean. I'll take it down a bit. We'll see if that was too mean. A soft time cap of 10 minutes. So that's 1 minute already. Remember, your first couple of rounds, the first 2-3 rounds are the longest. Fran is flying. Okay. Hold on, Fran. Nice work. Fran gets away quite often. I can't see her because her room is really dark. And then all of a sudden I notice. Okay, doing really well, people. So moving through, keeping the compression. 90 seconds in. Nice, Meg. That's it, Jen. Couple at a time. Little rest. You know, everyone is working through that second round. Keep his knees a bit closer to the ground if you can, Fran. So closer to the ground, to the ground, to the ground without touching. Okay. That's it. So as little movement as possible. Let's go, Carolina, quick as you can on those squats. So quick tempo. Seeing closed jumpers being flung off all around the house. Okay. Just keeping that tension when you're doing those pikes. You want to keep that compression. Okay. So by the time you're getting through the round of 7, okay, or the round of 8, you're past halfway if you can get through the round of 8. Okay. 2 minutes 40. So of course, as the rounds get shorter, transitions, try to be really quick as those rounds sort of drop down because we're transitioning a lot. Okay, be really efficient from one to the other. I would say if you're doing that handstand kick, try and fall away from the wall with the hips a little bit when you kick up. It's hard for me to teach, but we have gone through it in class. It does help a lot. Okay. So a couple of reps. Nice, Fran. Good, Rich and Kim. Squats looking really good, moving through. Like that knee drive, Rich. Okay, let's get those knees closer to the floor, Rich. Same thing. That's it. Quite often, if your camera's in a good angle, I've got a better vantage point than in class to see how good your form is. So if you can, same thing, Laurie, knees nice and close to the ground, yeah? Okay. Really challenge that movement. Might mean it slows down a little bit. See, Carolina, say quick on the squats if you can. Saving those shoulders, letting your shoulders recover maybe. That's the thing, the elbows taps are going to take the shoulders out a little bit as well. It's just gone 4 minutes, 15. So most people are looking good for like sub 10. That's it, chest tall in those squats, people. So weight in the heel, chest up high. That's it, Laurie. Much better with the knees. Nice, Fran, as well. Knees nice and low. So really being quick on the transitions. Now, as those rounds drop down from one to the other. Nice smooth movement. That's it. Head through. Five minutes in. So we can keep that tempo, people. Really quick now. So sets are small. That's really your rest time. It's a change, the transition. Okay. Kind of knowing that you can do it. Fran, nearly there. So let's get Fran straight into it. Short little sets. 2, So Laurie, Kim flying as well, keeping it stable if you can. So weight through the heels. Six and a half minutes. Let's go, Jensen. Same thing. Try to keep moving through. Doing really well, people. Nice, Meg. Moving to Laurie as well. Nice, Kim. Good depth on the squats as well. Keeping your chest tall. Keeping the weight ticking through. Doing well, Fran. Hang in there. Nearly there. Seven and a half minutes. Nearly finished. Just good quick squats. 8 minutes in, it's about 2 minutes to try and get done. Nicely done, Fran. It's lightning. Okay. So now everyone is on the home stretch. Everyone is really close to being done. Okay. Even if you're on the set of 5, that is actually very close to being done. Okay. Moving through, Meg done as well. Sweet. So go 90 seconds. If you are close to finishing, see if you can get there. Laurie, I think, finishing up. Kim. Yep, on her last round as well. Let's go, Carolina. See if you can get there. You've got 1 minute and 10 seconds. So same thing there, Jen. You've got 1 minute, 10 seconds. 3, 4. See where you can get to. That's it. Really picking up the tempo, girls. 50 seconds left. 45 seconds. $30 seconds. See where you can get to. Nice. That's it. Keep moving. Quick transitions, wasting no time. The sets are tiny. So 15 seconds. Nice, Jen. I like that. You know, Jen, I'm going to tell you to finish it. Okay. I'm going to get you've got it, yeah? Because I know you're going into your last round. Let's go. Meg's cheering you. Okay. Fran's cheering you. Okay. Let's go through. Last little bit. What are we doing? Squats. Let's go quick. 2. Hitting it up. Well done. That's it. Awesome. Well done, Jen. Good work. People are cheering at home. Okay. Awesome, guys. We can all unmute. You should have unmuted anyway after that. That would have been good. Okay. I'm going to take a quick photo. We are going to cool down. Okay. So I'll do a quick little photo so everyone can put on a cheesy face. Hold on. Okay. Mine is Laurie, whose internet, not Laurie, Lindsay, whose internet went down. Okay. So what we're going to go through, guys, really well done on that with the handstand work. I know it can be tough and daunting, but as I said, it is all about consistency. Okay, so it seems a little bit lame. We're going to go through. We'll start with a really simple, okay, child's pose stretch. Okay, so you can start quite easy. Child's pose, just reaching forward in a small little ball on the ground. Okay, so or you can use your hands behind in front. You're going to pull down, so heels to butt, and then just walking your way down, stretching through 30 seconds.
Oh, that is really good. They're losing away.
So 30 seconds, child pose. I'll get my timer on so I can see what you're doing. Oh. About 10 seconds. So slowly you're going to go out of that. Okay, yep. So you're out of that child's pose and you're going to go into a saddle, so a tall saddle. Okay, and then one of these stretches, saddle eagle. So you're going to go through one side under, I think it's eagle. Okay, is it archer eagle? So going through, grabbing opposite hand, putting through. If you can't, just that, or even across is fine as well. Okay, so going across the body or up. I think everyone is there. Okay, so about 30 seconds. So just the back of the shoulders we want to hit as well today. They'll be nice and tight. Okay. So about 5, 3, 2, 1. Then we'll go to the other side as well. So same thing. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. And then from there, you're going to go down and do a really simple double thread the needle. So, or double, is it what? Yeah, thread the needle, I think. So, all you're going through, you're getting one hand underneath, other hand over the top. So my right arm is over the top. Can you see that? Yep. So reach, and then I can rest my chin into my right arm. And you're going to hang out there for about 30 seconds. Try and keep your palms facing the floor if you can. And then I'd normally be completely flat. So I like the single one, unless you Kim, okay, you'd be completely flat on the ground. About 10 seconds, quite a nice stretch. Super passive once you're in that position. Okay, and then you're just going to change which arm is in front. Okay, so we'll do the same stretch again. Same thing. 30 seconds, give or take.
Oh, that's gross. He's lying flat.
Yeah, that's what you showed me.
4, 2, up. 2 lower back ones, just because we've been up in that handstand a lot today. So just for the lower back, you're going to go through, say twisted cross. So on the ground, you can bring both knees up, okay, and then you're going to rotate them down to the sides, looking away. And if you want to, you can grab one leg if you want. You can pull the other arm down, looking away from where your leg's pointing or where you're stretching. About 30 seconds, give or take. bring your knees back into the middle, and then up. And then same thing, we're just going to rotate over the opposite side. Looking away, I can drop a leg down. Ten, 15 seconds. Five, 3, and slowly coming out. Guys, that's it for today. So well done. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. And lots of you have been coming in really regularly and hitting it up. So good work. And I'm not actually coaching tomorrow. Sal will be coaching tomorrow morning. I'll be coaching Friday morning. Okay.
Well, thanks so much.
Good work, people. Take care.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Nick. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.